Timberwolves continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. 76er fans are making noise here at the Wells Fargo Center. We are in Philadelphia. You're in for a treat as we bring you in. Now T. Outside Butler. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
Well, I tell you what, he's not going to give in to the defense. Butler really is ferocious. Great job finishing off these tough shots.
Now here's Wiggins. Towns. Good on the triple. Towns has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And, guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Yeah, and you know it, Greg. Oftentimes you get that first one to drop and your confidence rises like yeast. It's good to get into a rhythm at the start of the game, no doubt.
Here's Butler after Ben Simmons' bucket. Teague can't hit. Simmons with it. Butler covering. Covington wide open. He fires. Outside for Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid with the steal. And here we go. Saric all alone.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Saric following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. They get the rebound. Embiid dishes to Saric. Back to Simmons. And he could not get that one to go. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Greg, the Sixers want to ease him into it, but they see Ben Simmons not just as a point forward, but a point guard as well.
And he's got all the ability. Think about this. The Sixers haven't had a player 6'10 or taller average over 3 assists since Wilt Chamberlain back in 1967. The second they drafted Simmons, you knew that would change.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Georges Hunt kicks to Towns. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Towns has got 5 minutes.
Nice play inside. The refined footwork really separates Towns from most other young bigs. And that's how you move the basketball. Awesome passing leading to the bucket. And that's how you move the basketball. Awesome passing leading to the bucket.
McConnell kicks to Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. To the inside.
Good discipline on defense. Wiggins right on top of it the whole way.
Wiggins with some nice D. Towns with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Butler. It's deflected. Embiid with it. The kick out to Anderson. .36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Rumors about Butler being traded from Chicago were circulating last season. Draft day comes around, and the Minnesota Timberwolves made their move, Greg, to acquire him.
Yeah, and the more you look at it, the trade looks great for Butler and the Wolves. Reunites him with Coach Thibodeau, joins an incredibly young core in Towns and Wiggins, and the sky's the limit, I think, for this young Wolves team.
Georges Hunt passes to Butler. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. 76ers on top. They're up by 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far? The Timberwolves trail. Anderson is out there with Amir Johnson. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Embiid, and it's Luwawu in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Wiggins. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Solid read from Embiid there. Terrific at anticipating when that shot is coming.
Here's Wiggins. Clark, when you look around the NBA, is there one point guard you wish you could have played with in your day?
There's a bunch of them out there, Kevin. I mean, Chris Paul is so good at orchestrating the offense and getting his guys good quality shots on a regular basis. Steph Curry is underrated, I think, as a passer. His shooting spaces the floor so well. Damian Lillard is outstanding. I think John Wall would be a lot of fun to play with because of his speed and his ability to create opportunities just by getting into the lane. So those are 4 guys that I would have loved to hang out with.
Timberwolves trailed by 4. Butler kicks to Wiggins. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
I'll tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. That's fun to watch.
Towns with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Wiggins. The kick outside to Butler. On the wing, Wiggins. Guarded by Embiid. And again, Andrew Wiggins for 3. Wiggins has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And Embiid gets it to go.
And you can see how comfortable Embiid is, feeling like nobody can guard him in the paint. And he's right.
And it's Butler missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Anderson dishes to Embiid. Over Wiggins. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Brett Brown, such a great fit in Philadelphia. He loves the town, loves the game, loves to coach. He says about the town, Clark, it reminds him of his hometown.
Well, that's nice to hear because he does embody a lot of the grit that you come to know and expect from Philadelphians. I mean, it reminds him of where he's from. He's faced the media through tough times. He's always candid and forthright. And he's coaching with a long lens, as he put it, on building towards something great. And, man, I tell you, that passion and enthusiasm just oozes out of him, which is pretty cool to see.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge. Well, guys, Coach Tom Thibodeau, at the end of last season, they started to turn things, Clark, in the right direction.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, you figure with Thibodeau, it's just a matter of time before his team becomes one of the better defensive teams in the league because he demands that you play that in.
Aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
To the inside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play.
Wiggins kicks to Gibson. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Pouring barrage from Wiggins. Aggressive, focus. No one's been able to hold him down all night.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And slam dunk by Sharp.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him. Just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
Boy, what's most impressive about Simmons is how he finds the open man so consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Here's Muhammad. And Simmons at 6'10", a rare combination of size, strength, athleticism, and elite playmaking ability.
No question, Kevin. He's a drive.
Rarely misses a game if he ever does, and plays a ton of minutes each night out.
Yeah, and Kevin, even as a rookie, Wiggins logged heavy minutes. He often played north of 40 minutes a game. But he's so important to this team because of his impact at both ends of the floor. And where Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot, pass is right on the money.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Butler, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Butler. Can't get it to fall.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Got to D him up better than that. I mean, when he's got a smaller guy on him inside, that's dinner. Barbecue chicken.
That sounds good. I love that. Nailed from three-point land. Butler's got 8.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
That doesn't go either for Butler.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Anderson passes to Llewellyn. And the 76ers get it back. And Saric kicks to McConnell. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Anderson wide open. Here's Simmons. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Karl Anthony Towns was voted by GMs last season as the player they most want to build a franchise around. But he is not resting on his laurels. He said, I work hard on my game. I want to be the strongest player, the most intelligent player, and the most skilled player on the court at all times. You have it?
Thanks, David. That work ethic will definitely help Towns get better. He's already a dynamite player. Johnson, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell. 56 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Here's Saric. Johnson dishes to Saric. Screen by Saric. And he's fouled pretty hard on that.
The prior decade, when the team tried to contend, only won a single playoff series.
And they hold a huge...
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Covington. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 13. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Boy, they're under two.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle with his team. He was pretty clear-cut.
Secondary role on a team as long as they are winning.
Yeah, you know what? He's really comfortable in his own skin and what his role is. He's got great awareness of how to help his team. Never tries to do too much on the offensive end, and he's really good at playing with any other type of big guy that the Wolves put on the floor. Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's Covington, swiped away. Outside Butler. And Muhammad kicks to Butler. Puts one up from 19. And it's in there. Butler's got 14 points here in the second half.
And, you know, that's Butler's bread and butter now. I mean, a superb mid-range shooter. The defense has to be better.
And they're able to recover.
Team on a playoff team. Back in the early 80s, the Pacers were building towards that, and I never got a chance to be part of it. Really don't find it in any other venue.
Tipped away. And Muhammad kicks to Butler. .125 left to play in the final quarter. It's deflected.
Boy, you cannot forget about the long reach and wingspan of Simmons. I mean, he uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with block shots.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Philadelphia.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ben Simmons.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity. I just love what Muhammad can do, Clark, for a team coming off the bench. Always looks to attack the basket, and when he is locked in, can function as one of the better six men in the league.
Yeah, you know, for some guys, Kevin, being a rotational player off the bench is a hand-in-glove fit. And I think Muhammad falls into that category. I mean, you can give him a start if you needed to. He's not the best defender, but you love what he brings on offense, particularly if he's coming off the bench.
Now here's Butler. Over Simmons. No good. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.